was about I want to say 23 because I wasn't shot yet. Yeah, I was 23 because I wasn't shot yet. So I was in a cell. It was me and my partner, right? And he was from San Francisco. So, and I'm a blood. So they only back then they only stick you with cells with bloods or people that the bloods got along with, and the bloods got along with people from the Bay Area. So anyway, me and him up in the cell. And so while me and him up in his cell, he be making beats, boom, boom, making beats. And while he be making beats, I was rapping. So the whole time while he making the beats, I'm up in there rapping, right? But next to us, on the cell next to us, is two white boys, Aryan Nation boys, two white boys. One of them got a bald head, and the other one skinny, and the other one kind of like stocky, pretty boy looking dude. You feel me? Pretty boy looking dude. So anyway, they get to banging on the wall. Right? I'm like, man, what's up? They like, hey man, can y'all stop banging on the bed, bro? We trying to sleep. So I was like, we cool, all right, we gonna stop banging on the bed. So I was just like, hey bro, just hit your chest. I'm like, hey blood, just hit your chest, bro. Just hit your chest, and I'm gonna just bust like that, bro. He's like, for real? I was like, yeah, bro. And that ain't gonna bother them. That's, bro, we in a whole nother cell. Just ain't, as long as you ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't tell me to stop rapping. They told him to stop banging on the thing. So anyway, I was like, all right, man, you should respect this nighttime. So anyway, he started beating on his chest. I started rapping. So I started rapping. I'm rapping. Like, this motherfucker just hit the wall, like for us to talk. I'm like, man, what's up? He said, man, you rapping, bro. I said, what? I said, bro, I know you ain't telling me nothing about me rapping. I said, man, that's my mouth and I'm from myself, bro. I'm gonna keep on rapping. You tripping. So he's like, what? I said, man, you heard what I said, bro? I know you ain't telling me about me rapping in my cell, bro. I'm rapping in my cell. So anyway, he goes, all right, catch you in the morning. I'm like, I'm looking at the celly. I said, did he say what I think he just said? He said, yeah. I said, yeah, he did. I said, all right. So I'm thinking it's a joke. So open the cells in the morning. When they open up the cells in the morning for us to go to chow, I'm on my way to go out to chow. I see this homie walking go to chow, and the other dude jump out in his boxers, and he like, hey man, come on. I'm like, what? I slid up in the cell, wouldn't even close the cell though. Just close the cell though. Got the commister beating that head up in. Bap, bap, bap. Me and him going at it up in here, bro. And I had some contacts in my eyes, some hazel brown contacts, because can't see that good. So me and him up in here fighting, bro. So next thing I know, and when I hit him, I'm on top. I hit him. When he hits me, I got scars everywhere, bro. I got cuts and bruises all from here, bro. We in a cell fight, bro. When I lift up, bust my back of my head. I would bust the back of my head. I had a cut right here. So when it came to, I'm lightweight elbowing him on the ground, and I'm on the top of him choking him. So I'm like, man, what's up, man? You give, because we're gonna be up in here, keep going for a minute. He's like, man, I'm good. I'm like, you sure? So when I get up off of him, I'm like, man, you bleeding. He like, man, I'm not bleeding. He like, man, I'm like, bro, you bleeding. He like, man, I'm not bleeding. Look up, it's me bleeding. I'm leaking from here in the back of my head. So they unrack the cells. Everybody eat. They unrack the cells. I go into my cell. Both me and this dude work at the same spot. Me and this dude work listen, when we go to work at the same spot, bro. The same spot. So now, this story ain't over. It's not over. So when we go to work, me and him, when they click us out to go to work, me and him going to work, I'm ready to fight this dude again, and this dude ready to fight me again while we at the work. So he looking at me, I'm looking at him, and thinking about it is we got tools in. And it's open space, bro. It's open space. And me and this dude ready to go at it again, and the boss man sees it. So he calls us over there, and he like, hey man, you two come here, man. What's going on? He's like, what's going on? And he's like, Mr. Moffett, you got some bruises going on up over here. And he's like, and he got a lot of bruises going on up over here. What's going on here? So he gets to talking to us. I'm like, ain't nothing going on, man. He like, man, he said the same thing. He said, you know what? I'm about to just send y'all two back I'm about to send y'all back off to work, and when I'm gonna figure out what's going on. So when he sent us back off to work, and we go back to sit back up in our cells, right? One of them called me down. They called me. One of them, the COs, called me down and talked to me. Like, what's going on? I mean, why y'all keep asking me what's going on? Like, I'm not no snitch, and I've been saying nothing. So he like, what's going on, my man? What you mean, what's going on? He said, man, you bruised up. You bruised up. You need stitches. I said, you think so? He said, I'm finna see you to the nurse's office. Send me to the nurse's office. Nurses there need some stitches here and some stitches in the back of my head right here. So he's like, man, when I come back and it's day room time, right? All the blacks in the huddle. All the blacks is in the huddle. Remember, in prison, it's politics. It's politics in prison. All the blacks is in the huddle. No, I'm the only blood. I'm the only blood. Everybody else there is Crips. It's only me, the only blood. And the other dude is my celly. He from the Bay Area, so they don't consider him as no blood. They don't consider him as a blood. They consider him from the Bay Area. So when they go all huddling, and they telling me, this is what they telling me. Because remember, when I'm telling you, the Aryan Nation, those dudes at that time, they was running that prison. They was running that prison where I was at. They was running that prison. So when they told them that it was finna be a war, if they didn't make me leave, it was finna be a war. So I told him, man, I'm not going nowhere. That's what I told him. I said, man, I catch fade. I catch fade, bro. I catch fade, man. Anybody. That's what I told him. Anybody, you line them up. They said, bro, it's not gonna be like that. It's finna be a war. That's what they said. They said, it's not gonna be like that. We all finna be a war, bro. It's finna be in a war right now. I was like, that's because of a fight. I said, because of a fight, me and this dude, because me and this white boy fought. He said, man, it's gonna be a war. He said, you really gonna make everybody suffer, bro? I was like, man, I'm a hothead at the time, bro. And me being young and a hothead, bro, I really didn't give a fuck. I was ready to just, let's go up. And then to my little homie was like, man, I'm finna go home in like a couple of days, bro. And if you let this happen, man, I ain't finna go home, bro. You know I'm trying to get home to my baby. So I was like, you know what, man? I'm gonna just pack my shit up and go, bro. Let me pack my shit up and go. I started want to be here anyway, man. So all y'all do is just talk mess anyway. So I left. I've been a loner for a long time, bro. When I said been a loner for a long time, I've been a loner for a long time. Every time that whenever I went to prison, it seemed like people was out, like the officers was out to get me. They would send me to yards, and I'd be like the only blood. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, bro, y'all got it in my files that I'm a blood, and you guys send me over here with all these Crips. And the only thing, y'all know what made me survive? Y'all know what made me survive? Me being fucking funny, bro. Me being funny, bro. Me know how to play basketball, bro. Man, me know how to ball, because I can ball like a motherfucker, bro. Man, I used to be slam. I do 360 slamming on cats, bro. I'm 6'3", man. Man, I used to be clowning, bro. Me basketball and me being funny, and so I survived a lot of stuff, bro. And dudes seen I wasn't no punk. I'm just telling you, that was my battery. Dudes seen that I wasn't scary. I wasn't scared of nothing. But anyway, man, I'm about to jump off here. I gave y'all a story. Yeah, I gave y'all a good story. A real story. That was a real story.